Welcome to this transformative meditation focusing on becoming a force of light and renewal. Let's settle into this sacred space together. Whether this is your first time meditating or you've been practicing for years, you belong here exactly as you are. Right now, in this moment, allow yourself to arrive fully. Find a comfortable position where you can remain alert yet relaxed. Your eyes can be closed or softly gazing downward. Let's begin by setting a clear intention. Today, we explore the profound truth that within each of us lies an inexhaustible source of light and the capacity for renewal. This isn't about becoming something you're not, but rather recognizing what has always been present within you. Take a moment to create a sense of safety and openness in your heart. Whatever brought you here today, whatever struggles or joys you carry, they are welcome in this space. There's no need to be anywhere else or anyone else. We'll spend the next 15 minutes together exploring the mantra, I will be a force of light and renewal. This isn't a promise to the future, but a recognition of your innate power in this very moment. Allow yourself to be fully present with whatever arises, knowing that your willingness to be here is already an act of courage and self-compassion. Begin by taking 3 deep, conscious breaths. With each exhale, release any tension you might be holding. Feel your body settling into stillness, like a mountain finding its natural stability. Now bring your attention to your heart center. Place your hand there if it feels natural. This is where your light originates, not as something you must create, but as something you can uncover. Breathe gently into this space. As you breathe, silently repeat to yourself, I will be a force of light and renewal. Don't strain or force the words. Let them arise naturally, like morning dew appearing on grass. Notice how these words feel in your body, in your heart. Sometimes we believe we need to be perfect before we can offer light to the world. But perfection was never the requirement. Your light shines not despite your humanness, but because of it. Every moment of struggle, every instance of getting back up, every small act of kindness contributes to the luminous being you already are. Rest in the rhythm of your breath. Each inhalation is an invitation to receive. Each exhalation a gentle offering to the world around you. You don't need to manufacture light or force renewal. Both are as natural to you as breathing. Think of a candle flame. It doesn't struggle to give light. It simply burns, and in burning, it illuminates everything around it. Your presence, your authentic being, works the same way. When you show up as you are, with openness and gentleness, you naturally become a source of light for others. Renewal isn't about erasing your past or becoming someone entirely different. It's about meeting this moment with fresh eyes, allowing yourself to begin again. Right now, in this breath, you have the opportunity to start fresh. Not because you are broken, but because this is the nature of being alive. Breathe with the understanding that renewal is always available to you. Each morning, each conversation, each choice offers you the chance to respond from a place of clarity and compassion rather than old patterns of reactivity. Now imagine light beginning to radiate from your heart center. This isn't a harsh, demanding light, but a warm, gentle glow that embraces everything it touches. See this light expanding slowly, encompassing your entire body. As this light grows, notice what happens to any areas of tension or darkness within you. The light doesn't fight these places. It simply includes them with such complete acceptance that they begin to soften naturally. This is the power of unconditional friendliness toward yourself. Let the light extend beyond your body now, touching the space around you. It reaches toward anyone who might be struggling, anyone who needs encouragement, anyone who has forgotten their own capacity for goodness. Your light doesn't deplete you by giving to others. Like the sun, it shines abundantly. Repeat gently, I will be a force of light and renewal. Feel the truth of these words. You're not committing to being superhuman. You're acknowledging your willingness to show up with presence and compassion, which is the most powerful force for positive change in our world. Sometimes being a force of light means simply listening without judgment. Sometimes it means offering a kind word when someone is discouraged. Sometimes it means forgiving yourself when you make mistakes. The light works through ordinary moments and everyday interactions. Renewal happens when we stop fighting against what is and start working with reality as it presents itself. When we meet our challenges with curiosity rather than resistance, when we approach our failures with compassion, rather than criticism, we discover that change happens organically. Think of a situation in your life that feels stuck or difficult. Instead of trying to solve it right now, simply breathe light into it. See what shifts when you bring the energy of acceptance and gentle attention to what feels hard. Often, the way forward becomes clear, not through forcing, but through this kind of patient presence. Your commitment to being a force of light and renewal doesn't require you to have all the answers. It only asks that you remain open, that you keep your heart available to learning and growing. This openness itself is a gift to the world. As we begin to conclude, take a moment to appreciate yourself for showing up today. Your willingness to pause, to breathe, to connect with your inner wisdom is an act of renewal in itself. You've already begun to be the force of light you intended to become. Let the words, "I will be a force of light and renewal," settle into your bones, into your memory, into your heart. Carry them with you, not as a burden of responsibility, but as a reminder of your natural capacity for goodness and positive change. Remember that being a force of light doesn't mean you'll never feel sad, angry, or confused. It means you'll meet these experiences with the same gentle awareness you've practiced today. Your light includes all of who you are. Take a few more conscious breaths, allowing your awareness to gradually expand back to the room around you. When you're ready, gently open your eyes if they were closed. Move slowly, maintaining this sense of inner spaciousness as you transition back to your day. You came here today seeking connection with your own light, and you found it not by looking somewhere else, but by simply being present with what was already here. This is the miracle of awareness, the gift of mindfulness. As you move forward, remember that every moment offers you the choice to begin again, to respond from love rather than fear, to be a healing presence in whatever situation you encounter. Trust your capacity for both light and renewal. They are not separate from you, they are you. The world needs your particular brand of light, your unique way of bringing renewal to the spaces you occupy. You don't need to be loud or dramatic about it. Sometimes the most powerful light shines quietly, steadily, simply by being authentic and present. I wish you the courage to trust your own luminous nature and the wisdom to know that renewal is always possible. Stay mindful, friends.